Hi, my name's Esther, and welcome to my Angry Birds plush collection. I have been collecting these little guys for around 3 years at this point. And I'm doing pretty good, I like to say. I have some rare stuff such as these accessorized pigs. I have stuff like this 3-release Winter Red, so rare items. I got some items new with tags, I got some backpack clips, 8-inch, 12-inch, 16-inch, custom plushies, prototype plushies, that too. So I think it has come the time that I finally do a big collection video. Now I know I already did one in March, but that one was kinda unprofessional for my standards, and I've gathered around 80 to 90 plushies since that time, so I think it's only fair to do an update now. So with that, enjoy the video!
So let's begin. And we begin, just like last time, with red. So to start things off, I got a 16-inch jumbo red. Then we have a J. Franco beanbag, another J. Franco beanbag. I'm not sure. I haven't really followed who made the beanbags. Then we got some more bigger sizes, like this cartoon character red, and the White House Leisure 8-inch red, and another White House Leisure 8-inch red, and a TCC red, and another TCC red, and an 8-inch red, and a first generation 8-inch red, character options import, so basically UK release. Then it's the Commonwealth Collection 8-inch Easter red, and the 8-inch Pilot Luke. And that is all for the bigger sizes, so let's move on with the smaller plushies. First up is my first ever Angry Birds plush, this 4th generation 5-inch red. Then we have another 5-inch red, and another 5-inch red, and another 5-inch red, and another 5-inch red, this time new with tags. Next is another 5-inch red, this time he's matte fur. Now we're going on to the other games. First here's Star Wars. I got a Luke and Luke, this time in better condition. Then it's Space with, Space Red, and a new with tags, Space Red. Then Seasons, we got Ruby, or Girl Bird, however you want to call it, and Santa Red. But that's not it, because there's a few more, like the Winter Red, re-release, Estonian release of the rarest, Trick or Treats red, and my custom-made Vampire Red. I made this one myself. I'm really proud of how it turned out. As you can see, it is based off the prototype Vampire Red that was shown in Maximus Overdrive's video. It's really nice. And there's a few more smaller plushies, like this 4-inch red, new with tags, these Tactic Reds, oh yeah, another one, a backpack clip, and another backpack clip, this time it's Luke, and finally the beanbag. So that is all for red. Now let's move on to blue. So with blue, I really don't have a lot of them. Seriously, this is gonna be a short one. We got a TCC blue, an 8-inch Commonwealth, an 8-inch Commonwealth, a 5-inch Commonwealth, and 5-inch Commonwealth, a space blue 5-inch, another space blue, this time it's tagged, a winter blue. Now this is an interesting one, because it's not a normal one, it's the box set one from Finland. And finally my rarest blue and one of my rarest plushies of all time, re-release winter blue. There's apparently less than 100 of these ever released, so that's very cool to own, right? Then we have a 4-inch blue redesign, a Sunwoo blue, and a pencil topper blue. So as I said, blue is not a character I have a lot of. So let's move on to Chuck. So with Chuck, let's start off with something simple, like a J. Franco beanbag. Then, classically, TCC, 8-inch Commonwealth. This is a pattern that will reoccur a lot. Tesco Han Solo, and another Tesco Han Solo. Seriously, with collecting in Europe, you get a ton of TCCs in Tesco's. Even if you don't want to, you just do. Then there's this 5-inch Commonwealth, who is 1st gen. So that's very nice. Then it's a regular 5-inch Shark, 2nd gen. A redesigned 5-inch Shark. This one is in really bad condition, but it was the only one available at the time. No Tushak either. Sad. Then there's a Space Chuck, my old Space Chuck, or Laser Bird, and there's my new one, way nicer and tagged. Then it's tagged and Solo, and the smaller sizes. So it's Sunwoo, a 4-inch Commonwealth redesign, a redesigned 4-inch Commonwealth, and a 4-inch redesigned Commonwealth. Why do I have so many of these? Then it's Tactic, Space Tactic, and another Space Tactic, and finally backpack clip, as well as a new and bag with tags backpack clip. So that is all I have of Chuck. Let's get on to Bomb. So Bomb and Matilda are actually gonna be combined in this clip because I literally have like 5 Matildas, so it's not worth making a separate clip. So with Bomb, there's a J. Franco, a TCC, and a Commonwealth. But this one isn't really 8-inch, no. It's more of a 7-inch to 6.5-inch. Then it's a really surprising one. It's a 8-inch Spot Bomb. Really proud to own this one. I got him for like $2 too, so that's great. Then it is 8-inch Obi-Wan and Tesco Obi-Wan. So now we have a 6-inch Obi-Wan, a 5-inch Commonwealth, another 5-inch Commonwealth. Damn, sit on her. Then it's Frankenbaum, And he fell off. Just like my views on YouTube, damn! Then it's Firebomb, re-release, Winter Bomb. Now, I'm saying it's a re-release, but the differences between this one and the US one are, well, non-existent. There is no difference. And tactic. So for Matilda, I have a 5-inch Commonwealth, a 5-inch Hugs and Kisses Matilda, a C3PO, a tactic, and a 4-inch new with tags. So now I will be moving on to... So before we move on, there's a few plushies I missed, but there's someone interesting that I'm just gonna rush. So this is White House Leisure, I think. I'm not sure who made it, but Movie Red. Now this is definitely White House Leisure Movie Chug, a Movie Red, distributed by Milka Chocolate, and another one, and from the same line, Bomb, a Laser Chug Backpack Clip, a really interesting one, the Santa... Fuck, I keep thinking it's Santa, but it's not. It's just a Christmas stocking of Bomb, new with tags. And now we can actually move on to the next one. Oh, wait. There's him. This is the Leonard. Yeah, no, fuck this guy. Hey. So... There's this guy too. Let's just move on. So... Now I'm gonna combine all of the quote-unquote Wave 2 of classics. So, Hal, Terence, Bubble, Stella. So first there's 16-inch Hal, and let's also move this one out of the way. 16-inch Terence, so that the big sizes are already displayed. There's the new with tags 12-inch Hal. 12-inch is really underrated size, honestly. It's really nice on displays, but kinda hard to store at like 8-inch, for example. So next we have a 5-inch open beak, a 5-inch open beak, and a 5-inch open beak Hal. So there's 3. A chrome Hal, 5-inch. A new with tags 6-inch chrome Hal, and that's all for Hal. So with Terence, there's a lot of bigger sizes, so let me just get the camera back, and we begin with 8-inch Terence, 8-inch Chewbacca, 8-inch Chewbacca, and new with tags Tesco 8-inch Chewbacca. So there's that. And from 5-inch, honestly there's not that much, there's just Space Terence, Chewbacca, and a 5-inch Terence, which I am so happy to finally own. I've been wanting this guy for way too long, and I finally recently got him. Next up is Bubbles. So with Bubbles we got a 8-inch White House Leisure Bubbles, a 6.5-inch White House Leisure Bubbles, a 6.5-inch Puff Top Bubbles, a 5-inch Bubbles, and a 5-inch Bubbles. With Stella, I only got a Tesco Leia, a TCC Stella, and a 5-inch Stella, next to a 5-inch Stella, next to a 5-inch matte fur Stella, with a 5-inch Leia, new with tags, and a tactic, Stella. So that's all. Let's move on to what I like to call the miscellaneous birds, or just plushies that just characters that I don't have a lot of, and they're not worth making a clip, like alone. So actually, I forgot a plush again, and this time I seriously do not know how I forgot this one. I mean, just look at him. How could I forget him? The 16-inch puffed up bubbles, probably my favorite jumbo I own. Look at him, new with tags too. The tag looks. Let's not talk about the tag, but look at him. He's perfect. He's perfect. But let's actually move on to the quote-unquote miscellaneous birds. So first, Mighty Eagle. What can I say about the Mighty Eagle? Also probably one of my favorite jumbos. Oh. What do you want? Huh? What could you possibly want? I'm recording. Get out. No, get... I knew this would happen. Anyways, let's actually move on to the plushies. There's 8-inch Icebird, a 5-inch Icebird, and a 5-inch Icebird, and blue, a Jewel, a Pedro, a Nico. Let me just push the camera back. Ignore my cow, like he just wants to be around. Anyways, there's 8-inch Yoda, the kinda infamous purple Yoda. It's just a Tesco that is, well, sun faded, like a hell lot sun faded. A 6-inch Yoda. These two I forgot last time, the Sanu Backpack Club of Hal and the Flanger Pencil Topper Matilda. Next, there's the Loganet Silver, which I got for like $1, surprisingly. Here's 5-inch Poppy. And to go with that, the Backpack Clip one. Surprisingly, I didn't know these have bendable wires in the top feathers. So you can like technically pose them, right? This is something they should have used, for example, in 5-inch Easter eggs, because it's only on 8-inch for whatever reason. But anyways, here's Dahlia. And last, but definitely not least, here is the one, the only Captain Panaka. Oh, look at this guy. He is absolutely great. Though, of course, he has his inaccuracies, like the saturation of the clothes being way too high, the hat being too small, this color being completely wrong, no egg on the hat, and no egg iconic sideburns. Though you can kinda see they were trying to do that with this stitch. I don't know what that is for, but well, here he is. That was cursed. But here is Panaka. And with that, we have finished the birds. And now I will move on to what? The pigs. And let's begin the pigs with the jumbos. So here's Corporal, who will not be sitting here because that will take up way too much space. So here's a quick look at him, new with tags, and get out. Here's Vader, White House Leisure. You can probably tell by the quality. Flat eyes, fucking flat nose. He looks funny. I mean, that's the only reason I actually bought him. It's because he's funny. He's getting out though. So to actually start off the piggies, we have not one, but two J. Francos. Classically, TCC. I actually have 3 of those, but I'm not displaying them all because they're not worth it. Here's a 12-inch minion pig. And where is it? 8-inch minion pig. A pretty fucked up minion pig. This one is by none other than White House Leisure, who is known in Europe for being basically the good stuff of Europe. Claw machines and very fucked up looking plushies. Then it's an 8-inch king pig. Another 8-inch king pig this time. Here's the first gen. That's very nice. Moving on with 8-inch. There's Corporal, Stormtrooper, Tesco Vader, and Pumpkin Pig, which is a import I didn't know before about, but apparently this guy was released in Slovakia. And for all the time I thought it's only Finland and US. I mean, that's nice to know, right? So let's move on with the 5-inch. So first my tagged minion pig, who has the opening tag, which is really rare. Then there's, well, just another minion pig. Well, there's one more minion pig, let me find him. This guy, 4-inch. Now here is Ross. Yes, it's a custom-made plush. It's my first custom, and I really like him. Now there's actually another minion pig, but he's not here. No. He's in another room because I'm turning him into another custom. And it's just another minion pig, right? Not like it's something worth being here. Then it's Foreman Pig. A new of tags. Foreman Pig. Well, that voice crack was absolutely fucking crazy. Damn. A King Pig. A Helmet Pig. Cupid Pig. Bow Pig, a Sunwoo Pig, a Stormtrooper Pig, another Stormtrooper Pig, a Vader, and another Vader, and earmuffs. We just put them in here. There's only a few left, so here's backpack clip. Another backpack clip, this time Stormtrooper. Sunwoo backpack clip. Now there's 4 left. And they are each very special. First, Postman Pig. Oh, how beautiful he is, Postman Pig. But there's actually something else. Okay. Didn't know that's in here, but here's Postman Pig for you. Here's Chef Piggy. You might recognize from one of my recent unboxings. So there's him. And finally, Frozen Foreman Pig. And Frozen King Pig. These two are so great. So special. Maybe not Foreman that much, but King Pig is just super special to me. He's my first sample. He looks great. Foreman is too, but honestly, it was more of a impulsive decision. So yeah. Now, So that will be all for today. Except that I forgot I have the 4-pack. Maybe that's because it's just a box with plushies, and I didn't really look at it while taking all the other ones. Oh man, I didn't think this video will take as long as it did, but I am at last happy to finally have this video going. Well, that's because I had multiple packages I was waiting on before making the video. One kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. In fact, it still hasn't arrived at the time of recording. It's a pretty important one, I must say. I'm seriously so glad to have all of this. But of course, I am not stopping here. I will not stop until I have every released plush by Commonwealth a toy novelty, and a few samples that I'm chasing after. Be sure to tune in December for that. But with that, I must say, please remember to subscribe. YouTube hates me recently with my regular videos before getting at 1,700, 500, and now barely getting 100. Though the Flash Games video, which I recommend you to watch, got around 600, which I'm happy for, but it's probably just a one-time thing. So please, if you can, interact with the video in any way you can. It will help me a lot. So, with that I say, bye!